She really hates him, it's really true.
All right, let's get this started. Testing 1, 2. First podcast 2024. We got to knock it out of the box because we have a tough act ourselves to follow from 2023. So, I mean, we were amazing after we restarted. So, we got to step it up. And even to start off better than this, to step it up. Right? Do you agree?
I mean, I feel like you didn't even step it up when you're saying step it up. You were like had low energy. You weren't looking in the camera. Like this would be like, hey guys, 2024, we're going to step it up this year. We were great last year. We're going to be even better this year. That's our New Year's intention, everybody. You know, something like that.
I like mine better.
Wow, mine was
real.
Mine was unreal, but yours wasn't real either. Yours was just low energy. That didn't make it real. Just to be like,
it was I didn't go go. I went, hey, step it up. But you know,
hey, we're gonna hit it out of the box this year.
I didn't do that. And nope. Happy New Year. Well, I'll start off and recap my. What the hell does that mean?
Well, you got such like
tight hat.
You got your hat out backwards with no hair in here.
You're not supposed to put hair in there. That's what the whole idea.
I thought the whole idea was to hide your.
No, it's just because I didn't want to do my hair. So you get up and just throw a hat on.
That's what I did too. But I do have a receding hairline.
You know, I didn't want to bring that up.
I want to just take this time to apologize to men for being mean because it is very unsettling.
Who's being mean?
You kind of are mean. Women are a little mean about guys going bald. There was a guy who went bald in my high school.
Same with mine. My friend Dave Brown went bald in high school.
Yeah. Damn.
How does Dave Brown go bald in high school?
Well, I wouldn't use his real name.
Oh, Dave Brownish went bald in high school. So, New Year's Eve, I worked Long Island.
Oh, God. Okay. I always forget that we got to go through.
Well, I mean, I left early thinking there'd be traffic. I got there an hour early. It was the oldest.
Is that part of the story?
Yeah. Yeah, I left early because you always think going to Long Island, it could take anywhere from 2 to 4 hours.
Oh my God!
Because you go to
but you like getting early because you eat all the time. You're always like, I'm sure there was food there that you made them give you.
Well, there was a free buffet, but it was
this lighting fried. Is terrible.
What's wrong with the lighting?
It's just really bad.
Oh, ooh, that's so much better.
Not even. Whatever.
I'm going to put the lights above, see if that helps. I bought them, so I might as well use them. Well, it was cool. It was the Smithtown Theater.
Oh God!
It was.
What is this? Stepping it up?
Well, I just was going over. I had,
but but the thing is with you is when you tell a story, it's so slow. Like if you were telling something compelling, you slow it down. You go, and then you'll never guess what happened next. You know, but you're just like, and it's the most boring information. So you got to have one or the other. You either got to have like good storytelling techniques. You know, I guess it's not one or the other. It's have one.
First of all, you start off a story and then you build.
No, but you're not. No, people will
build.
Are you kidding me? You say, okay, that's what I'm going to, from now on when I'm writing, I'm going to be like, well, you start off real boring, real slow. You don't get them at all in the beginning. That's a great storytelling technique. Then they're with you because they're like, something's going to happen. Oh. No, you start off with something compelling, interesting. First of all, I guarantee you 1,000,000% there's no story here because the story has conflict, Okay, there's something, some challenge you overcame.
Yes.
There is?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get to it. And only give the details that are necessary. So you don't need to tell the place, the club, and the slowest. Oh my! I don't even know where you were at. I fell asleep in the middle of you saying where you were at. It doesn't matter. Okay. Now let's see if we can do this.
You fell asleep. You sure
What?
we weren't having sex?
Now, if I fell asleep during sex, that would be a great story. That would be a good story to tell. Okay.
What if I fell asleep?
Another great story. Interesting, compelling, relatable,
What, that we had sex?
fantastical. Yes.
There's no word fantastical.
Okay. Thank you, wordsmith. He knows 7 words. He's going to now start telling me what's a word and what's not.
Oh, is that a word? You think that's a word?
Yes, I do.
Fantastical?
Yes.
You're so dumb.
But why would you say I'm dumb when we've already established this many times. 100% of the time you're wrong. When you and I have a discussion about words or grammar or anything, you're never right. So why would you assume that you're right now?
My grammar is
Why
bad.
wouldn't you assume, oh, I never used that word? You've read 4 things in your whole life.
I used to read a lot of books before I met you. That's all I did was read.
When I met you, you were reading a book that you took on every plane and everywhere we went. And I looked at the page number you were on. It never changed for months and months.
That's
and
when
I had to
stopped.
finally say, like,
That's when I stopped.
well, I didn't stop you from reading.
I know. I don't know what it was. I was reading. I read. I can
didn't.
tell you. I
It's-
know. I have.
You read 4 books and now you're going to tell the names of them.
I must have read fucking 30 books.
Well,
Especially had anxiety. That's all I did was read at night. When I was single. Yes, I
listen,
can, Sammy
No one's
Davis.
stopping you from reading. Get a book. Start reading.
I got books next to my bed. They're all recovery books.
So it doesn't matter what you read. The fact that that you say that you read 30 books is fantastical.
So I get to Long Island. I get there early because there's no traffic, which is surprising going to Long Island.
Oh boy. It's going
to
to be a good story. If this is a necessary detail, I can't wait to hear what happens
anybody
next.
that drives the Belt or the Southern State knows, or the Staten Island Expressway.
Then they already know that you don't have
They
to
know.
go into it.
Saying leave early,
And
especially in the summer.
And because you left early and because you got there an hour
A little early, yeah. Then I had to deal with the comics.
what happened?
Oh, I got there.
Oh my God, already I could tell. There was no point to that.
Yes. I got there early and I was hungry. I went to a restaurant, but they were closed. So I'm hoping,
Oh boy.
I'm hoping, please have food there.
Okay, now it's
Please have food.
this first act with trying to find food is
And I walk in.
to where?
Into Smithtown Theater in Long Island.
Okay.
Cool old theater. It was cool. And I'm working with this one.
Okay, where's the food story? What happened?
To the
that?
left, it was like, a little buffet added, but it was.
What do you mean to the left? What do we care about that?
So it was located to the
No,
left
I
of the
didn't
door.
say. I said what happened to the food story? You just abandoned it. We got invested.
That's how hungry I was. Even before I brought my bag of shirts downstairs, I grabbed a plate, some wings, mozzarella. It was all fried, but it was good. I mean, if you can eat fried food, start your New Year's off. And then I get downstairs, some lady whose husband's on the board.
What's downstairs?
It was a theater, so it was like a
Well,
dressing.
are we in the showroom? We're in the dressing room. We're in the
Can you
bowels
let
of
me
it?
finish? Don't interrupt my story.
No, I'm not going to because it's not a story.
It is
it's
a story as you
list of
build.
things that
No,
you did.
it's
That's
a-
not a story.
It's not a
You're
list.
not that interesting.
I'm very interesting. So down, it's like a theater that does plays and stuff. So downstairs, it's a long mirror with all these seats and names and people get into their costumes. It's all costumes downstairs. Then some
A dressing room?
yeah, like a dressing room. For plays. There's big mirror with lights
we
above
just
it.
heard that part. So
Yeah,
that's
so
cool.
why are you
It's
questioning
called
it?
because you're like acting like
wardrobe
there's no
room.
word for that.
It's
It's,
a ward-
called a dressing room.
I said a dressing room.
You never said it. I said it.
I said the dressing room.
Go ahead.
Or the green room.
Oh boy.
And there's some lady down
I
there.
can't let it go. Like people are like, well, let him talk. I can't because it would be honestly the most boring thing on the planet. I'm not here for that. I'm not doing it.
Well, it's not
so
boring.
either let it either
well, then
ask,
let me talk.
Ask
let
someone else some
People
questions.
are on to you.
Stop it. One person liked that.
Yeah.
You said that, and now you keep saying it like it's like
it's gonna catch on.
Your catchphrase or something. There's no on to me. I'm vulnerable and open, man. This is it. I'm an open book with stories.
Oh boy. So and then some ladies down there. She does 10 minutes on shows. Her husband's on the board. She was funny, I guess. I was downstairs, I didn't hear, but she was getting laughs. Nice lady. Then Big J's
What is
wife.
the point of bringing her up? What is
the
point
because
of?
I don't know the comics to hang out
but
with.
what?
Really.
But what's the point?
It's good that.
But what is the point of this? You telling us this? It's like, hey, I did a show on New Year's Eve. It was great. Everybody on it was really good. I started there was no traffic going there. It was started off great. Bonnie, how was your New Year's Eve?
I'm not done.
But I know there's no story
Yes,
here. Now you're going to go through and list all the people on the show.
No.
They all did well. Then you went on. Then you did well.
I did
then
really
when you
well.
Laughed, people said good show.
No,
except for one woman who said you disgust me.
No, she said, and she walked out. She goes, "I didn't like you." And
this is the whole story
I
here.
said to her,
you go, I went on. It's a great show. Three great people on the show.
4.
3 great people before me on the show.
1 did a guest spot.
I went on, killed.
I did
coming
right.
off. Everyone seemed to like it except one woman. There's your story. You don't need to dressing rooms and who was doing 10 minutes and who was doing 12 minutes and
there was an old lady.
How someone held their mic.
There was an old lady right up front sitting. She's little crunched up old lady with some guy. Goes, "Is that your wife?" He goes, "No, it's my grandmother." But she was laughing, but I felt bad. She was like a little compressed lady, that was older in her seat, but she was laughing. It was all old people. And I'm like, what?
Well,
I'm like, I'm old, but they were old. But, I toned it down. I did say pussy, and 2 ladies got upset. So then I said it a couple times more. I said a joke at the...
What does this have to do with it? Where are we going?
I'm done with the story.
Then you go to Bonnie. How was your New Year's Eve?
Can I finish? Well, what you do New Year's Eve?
You just said you were finished.
With that story, but it was leading.
But there's no leading into it in anything. That's just, I'm going to do it to you now. Because you're going to zone out.
How am I going to zone out?
Because when I talk, you just...
That's not true.
When I got home...
I went to say hi. You walked right past me to the puppy, the dog.
I'll tell you what I did New Year's Eve. I flew home, and we took the red eye, and because our flights got all messed up, and it was
you're stupid.
Because I'm a little stupid, but
that should be our clip.
What? That me just saying I'm a little stupid?
Yeah.
And you're a lot stupid. How's that for a clip?
Oh. How's that for
So I was supposed to go to my sister's New Year's Eve party, but then we had to go to the airport at 11. Her son drove us to the airport, and we took the 1:30 flight. It was delayed. We were scared we weren't going to get our connection. We were the last people on the plane for our connecting flight.
This is a story everybody's always told about flying.
Listen, look at how quickly I'm going through it.
Get to the point.
I get home. We're very, very tired. Rich has his oldest daughter and her husband. Well, Ellen wasn't there when I got home. She'd already left. Oh, yeah. And so he couldn't pick us up from the airport. We took an Uber, and we said, we're tired. It's now 11:30 or noon.
Stayed up and hung out with us.
She did?
Yeah, she hung out with us for a half an hour.
I went, well, first of all, listen.
I didn't say you. I'm not comparing her to you. I'm just saying Raina stayed up.
I don't think so, because when I was going into my room, Raina was in her room. Raina goes like this, I'm going to bed, and closed her door.
She sat with us for 20 minutes.
Downstairs after you guys went downstairs?
We were always down. We didn't go to the basement.
Yes. When I was
I just went and showed them the
I was
basement.
home and I talked to them for a few minutes. Well, I don't know where you went. And then I heard you say, "Hey, do you want to come see?" Because I got you the new weights, workout stuff. So you went to show them the workout room. And I used that opportunity to come upstairs. Raina was in her room. She goes, "I'm going to bed." I go, "Me too." We both went to bed.
No, she came back down and hung out.
Oh, well.
Anyhow,
And then anyway, when I got up, I was talking to Rich. So Rich said, "You didn't even say hi to me." So I gave him a kiss. I said, "Hi, good morning. Sorry, I was so tired." And then drinking a coffee, talking to you. I talked to you for 15 minutes. You responded once or twice, very, very little. And then you were on your phone and you go, "I got to find an in-person meeting." Within 15 minutes of me talking to you,
that's how
you were like, "I gotta
self-centered-
go.
that's
I
how
gotta
self-
get out of here.
That's how
I can't
self-centered-
take it anymore."
No, that's how self-centered you are. It has
Self-centered.
not-
I'm
has
like,
nothing to do with you. I wanted to go to a meeting because it was Monday night, and you had to have dinner and get situated. So I'm not. I just went to a good meeting. That's all. I'll probably go to one today because I was going to play golf, but it's too cold out. So, and then I'm going to Vegas this week. It's cold there. Like, can I fucking get some heat in my life? I booked Vegas in the winter and it's cold, desert cold, not fucking regular cold. Desert cold is cold. Do you know that?
mm-hmm.
So I'm working at Kimmel's and, I had all these days lined up for golf, but I might
Are you
only
gonna
play-
take your golf clubs?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I might only play 2 days. And then I got to fly out of Terminal fucking A, which is a pain in the neck. It's so big. It's nice, but big. And,
I can't believe we've only done 20 minutes.
well, let's get started. And then what I want to talk about.
Oh, I'm sure it's a TV show or something so fucking boring.
Oh, really? I'm boring?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not boring.
Yeah. That's why it hurt my feelings when you were like, when I was talking to you and you were like, "I gotta find a meeting."
That's what I got.
I was like, "I'm boring you." So don't you want to ask me questions about going home to Canada? And
I will.
oh no, you got to. I had traffic.
No. I went
Why the
yesterday.
weather is bad?
I went last week and got cortisone in my knees. Then I got it in my back yesterday. And I get there. At least 3 or 4 times, they asked me my name and date of birth, and I signed. I go, they just asked me that. Yeah, we have to make sure. Are you taking the wrong people in the wrong rooms the whole time? Doing the wrong, yes, it's me. Then I was going to start saying I was someone else.
Oh boy,
That's what I was going to do.
really gonna get them there.
And then they go, "Do you have a living will and testament or whatever?" I go, "You're giving me a cortisone shot. How many people are dying from that?" I mean, the doctor's good. I like the doctor. He watched my half an hour. He liked it. So, and he loves Shane Gillis. He goes, "I saw Shane Gillis open for Chappelle. He loved Shane Gillis," which I don't blame
He
him.
thought Shane Gillis was better than Chappelle.
Well, maybe to him.
No, that's the opinion that he didn't say. "Oh,
Yeah.
he's not a comedian." You can say, "See, this is where you're so
No,
weird."
I don't know.
No,
if
because
he
you're
said that.
like-
That's why I stopped. I wasn't sure if he said that. He just said he loved Shane Gillis. So I don't remember if he said I liked him better. I just
Oh
remember.
my God. You're like,
I'm
you guys
not
are all
feel-
the same. You're like, "Oh God, we say anything, we do anything. We're like, oh, I don't care what people think or whatever." Well, I'm not 100% sure he said he didn't.
Yes, I'm not sure, so I don't wanna put
Chappelle's
out-
not listening to our fucking
It
podcast.
has nothing to do with Chappelle. I'm not
And then if he
putting out
does,
false
it's like, "Hey, my doctor didn't think you were as good as Shane Gillis." Like, big fucking deal.
It's not a big deal. I'm just saying he liked my half an hour special. And I got 2 shots in my spine yesterday. Hopefully it works when I'm flying 5 hours tomorrow. So How was now? What did you do in Canada when you were there? I know you went to A&W.
I'm glad you asked because
Went curling.
we went curling. That was the highlight for sure. That was pretty fun. And in fact, so it's like bowling except curling.
Yeah,
like,
with brooms.
No, I mean the setup.
Yeah.
Like you go into this place and then
It's
you
more
get
like
a lane.
horseshoes.
You get a lane. I'm talking about like
The paying?
so each person pays like $10 or whatever, and then you get a lane, but there's no one else in there. There's like 6 or 7 lanes that you could do the curling on. My sister taught us how to do it. I never did it before, believe it or not. They curl all the time and they watch curling all the time. It's like big deal. And I don't know why there was no one else there until we were leaving. Then some other people came, but I was like, this should be a thing. Like curling.
They have one in South Plainfield. If it's
They
still
do?
a curling club. I don't know if it's still there.
Where you can just go and like bowling, like
member.
that you can drink there. And Bryce was saying he had his birthday party there once. It's pretty cool. I was pretty good at it.
I guarantee Raina hated it. She was going, come on, let's go.
No, she enjoyed it. She just wasn't very good at it in the beginning. And it's like anything, you have to practice. You have to,
You just said you were good at it.
Not in the beat. We both fell on our first one. It's hard to get your balance when you're doing it. And then you get better. And then I got pretty good.
I think I'd be great. I'm good with like.
You'd fall the first one. You would because you're not.
You slide.
You're so, stop chewing your gum, first of all. And secondly, you always do this. You go, I'd be good at it. You have no clue.
I did.
Remember when you were like, I can do a handstand, and then you fell right on your head and still claim you can do a handstand?
Easily.
Do it right now. Do it right now.
Now my back hurts a little.
Oh, see, every time. It's for years.
Years?
Years. Yes. Like 7 or 8 years he's been telling.
Is it 7? Because you didn't start doing CrossFit 7 or 8 years ago.
Yes, I did. I started doing CrossFit almost 10 years ago. It's this thing that he does where I don't know if he's lying to me or to himself, to be honest with you, but it's insanity.
So you're saying I'm a liar and you're saying to be honest with you. So you're saying you're the honest person in this podcast and I'm the liar. That's what you're saying.
Well, you want to do it like that there, Mr. Extreme, one's extreme to the other? Sure. I'm telling the truth. I can do a handstand and you are not because you have never done a handstand.
On the wall.
Doesn't matter. You crumpled like a paper bag. You just went down to the head. Boom. Immediately. Your arms wouldn't fucking hold you.
Oh, I could do it.
Well, why didn't you do it that day that you tried?
Suspense. I don't know. I just I wasn't into it that day. Maybe.
And then why did you never try again? So when's the last time you actually did a handstand? Let's say 25 years ago, 35 years ago, 45 years ago.
We used to,
and you're still. And then the last time you tried it, you couldn't do it, but you're still saying, I could easily do one. Are you sure it's easy? Because now when I say if you can easily do one, then do one. And you're like, no, I have a bad back.
I don't have. We used to have in front of when we had an apartment on Girard Avenue in North Plainfield.
Excellent use of details that no one fucking gives a shit about.
And we put a mattress in our front lawn. And we used to run and do flips and stuff onto the mattress, running and just doing a flip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Gymnastics.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds.
Yeah,
fun.
I didn't do a back flip. I did a forward flip.
Right, and probably didn't land on your feet. Probably landed on your back.
Somewhere I don't remember.
Okay, but now where does the handstand come in?
I'm just saying we were very athletic.
I'm just saying. Be honest. Can you do a handstand? The answer is no. Say it. I can't. I tried about 10 years ago and I can't do it.
It wasn't 10 years
7
ago.
years ago I tried and I can't do it.
I can do it and I'll do it. Maybe next week. When you tried it, we were still living in the condo.
That's how long ago it was.
Yeah, that was 3.
Yeah. Okay. So you can say, I might be able to do one in the future, but I haven't done one in so many years. I probably am not able to do it unless I practice.
How do you practice a handstand? You do it or you don't do it. There's no practice. There's no practice with a handstand.
Isn't it amazing? Like, this is a human that goes through the world. They give him a driver's license. He's allowed to fucking do shit. And yet he has zero cognitive ability. It's wild. It's wild. So you think people are just able to do handstands or they're not? If you can't do a handstand, you're never going to be able to. And since you didn't do one that day, I'm assuming you're one of the people who can't do a handstand.
What? If I practice, I can.
Well, how do you practice? I thought you just said you either can do it or you can't.
Why is your voice?
Isn't it interesting?
All I know is your mom made me a nice quilt. Pretty nice.
Oh, this is what we call changing the subject, because Rich has an inability to fucking admit A, that he's wrong, or B, that he can't do something. I'll try it with anything. Let's see. Are you good at telling stories?
That's a known fact, yes. Because I give details. When my stories, I give details, and people are like, oh, I paint a picture.
Are you good at painting?
I don't even try. I'm not a painter. I'm good at
I thought
picking.
you told me you had a painting business.
Oh, painting houses. I thought you meant pictures. Yeah, I was great. I had a good business. I just fucked it up.
Are you good at doing household, like, fixes,
yes,
fixing up stuff?
Let's walk around. See how fucking great this place is. All the work I've done. I hung curtains.
Are you good at posting things on Instagram?
Very good. Yes, very good.
There's not one thing that he'll say.
Well, go ahead, because
that
you
he's
know
not
you're
good
picking
at.
out things I'm good at. Can't help it. You know,
Are you good at hiking?
Oh, are you kidding me? I just got a new hiking stick. So I have to put
Well, how come that time we went hiking, you stopped very early and waited for us to come back down?
No, I wanted to sit there, reflect, and look.
See, is that insane? It's truly insane. It's truly insane. He won't admit that he's not good at something. It's so weird. And then he calls me the liar or exaggerator or whatever.
I never called you a liar.
It's crazy to me, though. What kind of person, how can you be so scared of admitting you're wrong about something? It's like, what happened to you when you were young that this is who you are now?
Nothing happened to me when I was young.
Something happened.
Like, what could have happened?
I don't know, but where it's so scary for you to be vulnerable and say that you're not good at something, or
name some other things.
Cooking. Are you good at cooking?
Spaghetti.
Are you good at cooking chicken?
When I used to,
it's so hard. See, he knows that he should say no. He knows that he should go, actually, no, I'm not good at cooking. I'm really not. Even spaghetti, when we watched him make spaghetti, he put sweet and low in the spaghetti
to make the sauce sweeter. It was good.
He'll eat a fucking pound of sugar at night. He'll buy those little yucks or yums or yus or whatever they're called, and he's got them by his bed.
No,
but to put this much fucking sugar into his spaghetti, oh no, he's going to use sweet and low. Let that sit in. And now he's telling us he's good at cooking.
I'll call my kids right now and ask them how good I cook spaghetti. They loved it. Where's my phone? Who should I call?
He's truly,
hold on,
truly insane. And the fact that I live with this person and can find good in him says a lot about me.
I'm calling Ellen first.
Hey,
you're on our podcast. Remember when you were young and how good was the spaghetti I used to cook?
Yeah, I mean, for 7-year-old standards, I'm sure it was very good.
See?
Oh, yeah?
No, actually, it was very good. Well, I remember it. That's how I remember it. I think you need to cook it again, and we'll see.
And didn't I make turkey meat and rice and beans. Remember those dishes?
I do.
And
Ellen, would you say that Rich is a good cook?
He had 2 dishes. Sounds like that
I buy
he cooked.
nice presents.
Oh
my
yeah,
God,
let's
you
talk
need-
about your what did you think of the baby clothes Rich bought?
I think he was punishing my daughter.
Oh,
First of all, he gets stuff that's like it looks like completely flammable.
It was terrifying. I can't believe he saw the image and thought, you know what? My granddaughter's going to look really cute in that.
yeah, it was a cute little outfit, don't you think?
No. But you know what?
I bought 6 outfits, 4 for Levi and 4 for her. And
You're right. It's quantity that matters.
But also
No,
is that
but-
6? 4 plus 4?
No, and 2.
Are you
I
good
bought
at math?
8, I bought 8, and she got rid of 2. She returned 2, so that means 6 that she liked.
Okay, well, funny you should be calculating that because there may be one more going back.
What one?
Well, she has to try on that soft jacket. I don't know if it's going to fit her.
When she gets older,
Is she going to get smaller?
that
It's too
jacket's
small
nice.
on her.
Get it altered or return it.
How do you alter something that's too small?
You make it bigger.
Are you good at like
Sewing?
See, this is
All right, I'm done with you. I'm calling Jessica.
Bye,
Goodbye.
Ellen.
Bye.
Are you good at giving
Gifts?
baby clothes? Gifts.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Let's call Jessica.
It's wild though. Why can't you admit like I'm not great at stuff?
Hello.
Hello, you're on our podcast, Jessica Voss. Remember when I used to cook spaghetti for us? How good was it?
It was very good.
Did you could tell the truth? Wasn't it good?
No, I liked it. Yeah, great.
And when I made rice, beans, and turkey burger meat, you remember that?
Yeah, those were the only 2 things I think you ever made.
I made chicken too, I think.
I don't know.
Uh,
All right, I gotta go.
how were the presents I got your son?
Oh, so cool.
Are
I
they?
was expecting some Jordans, some baby
Yeah.
Jordans.
Well, when he gets older.
Okay.
Peace out.
Bye, Jess.
Bye, Bonnie.
Well, see,
See, they love you. They love you because you can hear in their voice they're being kind to you. They're not like,
No, 2 out of 2 with the spaghetti.
well, listen, make it again. When's the last time you made it? Stop
Well,
chewing your gum into the mic.
Oh boy, who's that? Joey Diaz. I shouldn't pick up.
Why not? I don't care.
Hello.
Where
What-
you at tonight, brother?
Well, we're doing our podcast now, so you're on speakerphone if you want to know. Bonnie and I. So I'm not doing.
Happy New Year.
You too. I'll call you after.
Are you in the city tonight?
No. Why are you?
No, are you home tonight?
Oh yeah, I'm home, and then tomorrow I leave to Vegas.
Okay, I might go to Somerville tonight and do an open mic, so I'll call you later.
Oh, I'll meet you there.
Okay, it's called the Venetian Grill.
An open. All right. Who with Danny? That kid, Danny.
I don't know. I'll call you later.
All right. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
2 of the biggest comedians in the world are going to an open mic in Somerville tonight.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had a. Oh, is it Allie? No.
I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is, but sounds fun. Exciting.
I shouldn't have picked up. He seems. Whatever.
What?
Whoa. Ellen Voss. You made delicious SpaghettiOs.
Oh, SpaghettiOs from the can. Look at that.
I didn't make those. Oh, did I ever make those? Maybe.
I guess so.
Well, anyhow, so
Your daughters really do love you. I mean, you go like we went there for Christmas and you're almost it's got to be all Rich Voss.
That's
all
not
the
true.
time.
I talk.
Yes, you're constantly being waited on or catered to, or they're trying to make sure that Amelia is spending time with you because
No, she was running after and playing with me. They had nothing to do with
yes,
it.
yeah, okay, but it began when Amelia was smaller. That her other grandfather spent a lot more time with her,
Yeah,
so
'cause
she would spend a lot of time, and you would get upset if she didn't come to you.
That's not true.
You would leave there feeling upset. You did everything you could to
Well, now she likes me.
try. You even gave her the Uncle Vinny's. Like, can you believe that? You're just so weird.
You're fucking
And
weird.
and then finally Amelia was like, "Oh, Papa," right? About you. And then coming over to you and liking you. And when we were sitting at the table, you'd already left and gone into the living room. And someone said, "Do you want to go to Papa?" She said, "Other Papa." And so they took her into the living room. And then you were like, she's a lot of work.
I'm tired. I was tired. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're like,
My knees were killing me then. I didn't have cortisone.
you wanted her to like you and pay attention to you, but really just for your ego.
No, I played with her the whole day, chasing her and tickling her and playing. But then it was towards the end of the night. My knees were killing me.
Raina and I clocked how many times.
Who's that?
It's Raina.
What does she want?
We're doing our podcast. All right, bye.
You could have got her on to do a cameo.
Well,
People miss her.
it's all right.
Want me to call her?
No, let's just wrap this up.
Why? This was going good.
Is it? We're getting calls from everybody.
We brought guests on for 2024. All right. What? Yeah.
I thought we did good this year at Christmas, though. Although Rain and I did, we were like, let's count how many times he brings up his knee, and it was a lot. We kept going, looking at each other. Another
No.
time. He did it again.
This
There he
one-
goes.
I was sitting
Anytime anybody asks you how you were, you brought up your knee.
knees. So we're sitting at Ellen's house. I'm sitting next to Raina. She goes, "You didn't get me anything for Christmas." I go, "Everything Mommy got you was from me and her." And she said, "Well, you didn't really get me anything from yourself." So I go, "Where's your list?" And we went over a list, and I bought her 2 more gifts sitting there. Then I ordered them, and she goes, "You're such a pushover."
And
Like-
then Jessica and Ellen said the same thing to you.
Yeah, but we got, no, not Jessica, Ellen did.
Ellen said, "You didn't get me anything."
I said, "It's from me and Bonnie, and I got your kids a bunch of stuff. 8 outfits."
I bet you must have asked her, "Where's my gift?"
I never asked her once.
Oh,
And Jessica didn't get me anything. She goes, "You're too hard to shop for." And I don't mind. They brought me, grandchildren. And how cool is Aiden?
they're cool kids.
Keith and them were
Cool
all,
babies.
all trying to tease me at the cellar.
Why?
They go, "You got a black grandchild." I go, "He's half black." And they're laughing at me and like, haha, like I'm some Ku Klux Klan member. I go, "I don't care." And fucking Keith will find anything to attack you with. And I don't care.
Well, what are your New Year's resolutions?
Well, to help around the house more
Ooh, I like that.
on stuff I like to do, like work and hanging pictures and getting a place together. But there's no more. I mean, I did what you told me to do in the living room. Put more pictures up.
I didn't tell you to put more pictures
You said
up.
make it,
I said, look. This is all I say to him. Look at references.
and I did.
Look,
No,
and
you
see what
said
people are
maybe.
doing. And
What was the word?
I'm trying. It's maximalist. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't look so much like. Put your own flavor in there,
It
your own
is.
style,
That's
because it
stuff I
looks
like.
too much like a funeral home. So you got to make it look like it's meant to look like that on purpose.
It is. That's all stuff.
So
I
there's
like.
not enough personal touches in there.
Yeah, all the pictures. That's stuff I like.
Well, it's fine. It's not done. It's never going to be done. It's never going to be done. It's a hobby forever for you.
Just,
I buy you all those cushions. Did you like those?
yeah, bought me new cushions. We had a good Christmas. Bonnie got me cool stuff. I got her everything she wanted, plus more.
He just
set of kitchen knives.
I made a list on Amazon. He doesn't even know what he got me. He just clicked on every single thing. Well, you get every time a thing would come, you go, "What's this? Who's this?"
I don't know what, because I ordered so much from my grandkids and you and Rain. Well, I didn't order Raina. Well, I did later. So no, I didn't. I'm just like, oh, what's this? Which one?
Rich said at one point during Christmas, before Christmas, and said, "You'll get everything this year. I'm not doing anything." I'm like, first of all, I already do.
You're good at it.
I already do. I get.
It brings you enjoyment.
I get your mother, your stepmom, her stuff. I get your sister, her stuff. I get your daughters, their stuff.
No. Oh yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I did.
Okay, and you do a great job. And you can yell at me, but you like doing that.
But
kind of stuff.
it's just such a wild thing to be like, it's like not enough. All right, you're gonna do everything this year. Can you imagine if I said that to you? You're gonna get everybody in my family and stuff too. Like when it's reversed, it seems like blows your mind. You're like, what? Like
how about all the stuff?
If we
when
were
you
to
go,
flip everything that we do, it would blow your motherfucking mind.
It would blow your mind. Me walking around, fixing shit, doing this, doing that, getting stuff. Call the electric company. I can't call them. Call this, do that. I have an electrician coming in next week.
I do like that stuff that you do that.
Thank you.
I'm not saying that you don't do anything, but I mean.
Well, then you said switcher. I do a lot.
No, because it's just certain things like that when you ask me to do stuff, it would seem absolutely batshit crazy. Like if someone said, if a man was like, yeah, I do all the Christmas shopping for everyone. I do it for her family. I do it for my family. People would be like, what? That seems crazy. She does none of it? No, she does none of it. But yet, pretty natural.
You're
pretty
good.
natural. Okay, I put up the Christmas tree. She doesn't put up the Christmas. I put up all the decorations. I take them all down.
I
what?
helped with the decoration.
You did?
The one over the. I went and got you an extension cord. Remember that?
Okay, thank you. I mean, do you see what I'm saying? It is wild.
You're good at it, so when you're good at something, I don't want you to stop.
It's not. I don't mind doing it. I just think it's funny to like when you flip it, you go, "Oh, that seems insane." So if you go, "No, he does all the cooking and all the cleaning." Wait,
I do a lot of cleaning and a lot of. When you came home, the house was immaculate, pretty good.
Okay, so then what did you say to Bobby?
To Bobby who?
When you were sitting there talking to Bobby, and you said what?
What did I say to Bobby?
He said, "Man, she comes home, she just starts cleaning."
Yeah, that was from Chris. From one of my kids came over after that. You know, I did.
Your kids were over. I came home. The house was not immaculate.
It was pretty nice.
Well, it's like your car where there's nothing on the floor, but it's disgusting.
What? You're like disgusting.
You've never wiped a thing in your life.
All I do is wipe stuff down on my car. I did yesterday.
Okay.
I wipe stuff down all the time.
It's all right. You did good.
Oh my God.
But I mean, like, look,
she doesn't appreciate what I do.
I do appreciate it. I'm just being honest. Well, why did you think I was cleaning? Like, what did you think? Like,
because the maid was coming in.
Why is she re-cleaning? Well, no, I still had to live there until then. Like,
no.
Everything you touched was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I came in, there was like a weird smell. I was like, ooh.
I bought a whole new thing of litter. Did a litter box every day, or when it filled up or whatever. Got new litter, new cat food. Took the dog out 3-4 times a day. Whew.
For a walk?
Yeah.
I know you didn't take her anywhere.
Because
you never asked me where the leash was. So
I play with her in the front yard.
I know for a fact you never took her.
I play with her in the front yard. And if I would have taken her to the park, I wouldn't have had a leash. I would have put her in a car and drove to the park. Who would need a leash? Run. That's what we did out front. We have a big front yard, so
Do
we
you
played. I threw the
see?
stick
It's
out
like-
there. No,
it's just like complete insanity. First of all, you can't take her to the park without a leash. They'll
What?
make you fucking take your dog out.
There's no one there at that park.
At that park, you can get away with it for a little while, but there's still people that show up that go, "Hey, you've got to keep your dog on a leash."
That
There's
little
signs.
dog?
They don't care.
Oh, okay, well, I didn't know that.
So you have to have it in case they come by.
All right. I'll know that for the
Like,
future.
do you really think everyone's just allowed to let their dogs run around? They're not.
Little ones.
No. I mean, people do it, but then the minute they see someone else, they
To go. Well, it's going to be a good year. It's going to be 2024.
Ooh, boy,
boy.
another one with this man who's good at everything. He's the greatest at everything. He's does more than his share at everything. He's just remarkable in every single way. And
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. 2 shots in my spine, you're saying, still did everything I had to do. How do you like that? What do
I
you-
mean, I don't want to get into it.
It's negative?
Well, I don't think you should be getting shots all the time.
I didn't all the time. I got
Yeah, I got
cortisone.
cortisone in your knee, and then you got cortisone
Yeah,
in
but
your
I never
back.
did it my whole life. And people say I'm not having surgery on my back, and I got to go do an MRI on my knees to see what's wrong. I think I have a little rip in my meniscus.
You know
Little
what this
tear.
is called right here?
What?
The flagina.
No.
Yeah, Rain and I looked it up yesterday.
Oh, you guys do so much together. You're such a good mom.
Have a great New Year.
Yeah, this weekend I'll be at Kimmel's Comedy Club in Las Vegas. Go to richvoss.com, filling up the calendar. Filling it up. I wanted to slow down a little this year, and I got to think of something I want to do on stage. Do I come up with an 8th album? Do I tell stories?
No,
It's time for...
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do stories. I just don't think that's your forte. That's not your strength.
I don't know. It's so easy to do comedy.
Well, great. Then do some. Then you want to take it easy. Just do comedy.
I want to go on a lecture circuit.
Do a TED Talk.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Thank
don't-
you, everyone, for listening. We appreciate you. And this is it. This is what we do. Just more of this next week and the week after.
I think once a month we're going to start going into the studio and having a guest.
Okay.
Do you want to do that, like a guest or two?
I'll do it. I'll do anything. I mean, I'm doing this, and it's the worst thing in the world.
It's the worst thing.
It's like terrorism, torture. It's like I've been forced to look into a mic and be like, I'm fine. I'm actually doing very well. He's taking care of me. He's great at everything.
Should we do a thank you or a fuck you at the end of the thing? If I'm doing a fuck you, I'd say fuck you to Kyrie Irving. If I was doing a thank you, I would say thank you for being such a good wife and a mother and Christmas shopper.
I guess the thank yous.
I like both.
All right. Cheers. Peace out.
Cheers. We're not European.
Cheers.
Thank you.
My Wife Hates Me podcast, hosted and created by Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane. Produced by Nick Collette. Find us wherever you get your podcasts.
This jackass Jew. Some people say that opposites attract, but this seems more like a suicide pact. He's totally sober, she's not that drunk. He's really old and she's got some spunk. He's totally holy as an asinine bomb, and she's just a little less dumb. She really hates him, it's really true. But somewhere deep down, she loves him too.